This is the study search, and it is probably the most useful search tab for most researchers out there, because it allows you to search for information within MK-2, but to directly download full studified data. So if you remember, for example, when we went to the table search and we were searching for interventions, we were searching, for example, for some tagged records, so for recreational interventions. Now, if you are now interested in retrieving all of the studies and all of the reports associated with any of these 18 interventions, you go to the study search and then you again select which table to search. Just that this time you are going to search this table, so you're going to search the interventions table, but instead study data will be displayed. So as I've searched in the table search interventions with my tag and I got 18 results, what happens here in the study search now is that our website will pull all of the study records, in this case 215 results, that are studies that are relevant to these recreational interventions. And again, you can select them all, or you can just select a few, and then you have multiple export options. So you can get the study CSV flat. That is the same file as I've previously shown in the table search. So this will just give you all the study data that you can see here as a CSV file. If you get the RIS file option, this is going to pull all the records associated with these studies, and it's going to put them in one big flat RIS file for you. So for example, of our first study, study number 913, has 4 reports associated with it, and this study here has 1 report associated with it. You're going to get an RIS file with 5 reports, for example. But then also there is an option to export the structured data, which actually gives you all of the 2 here together. So now that I've selected 2 studies, I can download a zip file, and you can see it comes here to my download folder. And what you can see here is you get your study overview. So that still gives you the same study data as you've seen before. It gives you the study ID and the short name. You've got the RIS information, so these are all the records associated with these 2 studies. So you can see the titles and the abstracts, and then also there is a note in the note field to which study this record belongs. So you can see, for example, there's these 2 reports. They belong to the same study, and that's encoded in the reference information just for your downstream use in any screening software. But then also, so this is the file that you could use, for example, for your screening in any of your preferred screening tools. But then also here, sort of in each folder, you can see that this is the study ID. So this was our study that had multiple reports. So if you later decide to include this study, but you might have kicked out some of the reports during screening because they didn't have any relevant information, what you can get here is in the folder for this specific study, you again get all of your records. So you already have all the records neatly sorted in this folder-like structure, and you can download really as many of these as you want. So it's probably going to take another little while, but you could, for example, download all 215, or again, you could just do a wildcard search. And here now what is going to happen is all the studies with the intervention matches olanzapine are going to be retrieved here, and this is of course a lot of information. Similarly, you can directly search the reports. So here again, if you search title abstract, and then in every report where your search matches the report, MK-2 is automatically going to query the whole study for you and it's gonna give you again all these export options.